Good to go?
Yep.
Water?
Yep.
Okay. So this is how I like to do a wood duck house. You need to have some type of a shovel or a post hole digger. I prefer both to start out with the shovel, and then I like a post hole digger, as you can see right here. I have already kind of pre-did this hole here. We're on the edge of a beautiful lake up here, and yeah, the lake is not important because guess what? We're bad fishermen and there's no fish in the lake. Anyway, I like to go down about 4 feet and then on the handles, and then I take a timber. Okay.
So this is so we do tall wood duck houses. So
yep.
these
and
are
so this
tall.
is our timber, and I'll set this one down there.
And it's pre-drilled.
And then sometimes we got to do some drilling. Okay, but as you can see, this first one here is and then what we're going to want to do is take the dirt that we took out of here, obviously, and put in the hole, and then we're going to want to tamp that. So when I get done with that, we'll bring you back onto the video and show you the next step.
Okay.
Well, if you want to start that video again, you let me know.
Yep, it's gone.
Okay, welcome back there. We have now put this post in. We got it in the ground, a good, 3 feet or so. Right here would be 4 feet, so we're about 3.5 feet, somewhere right in there. And we got it tamped in. And I got it slightly leaning to the back, although that's not an issue. But the nice thing is when you get this wood duck house up on the next one, just the weight of it over the years will slowly sag to the front, right? Being top heavy. So I like to always kind of have it where it's just angled a little bit towards the back.
Right.
I have a drill, as you can see. Very simple. This is the drill. This is the drill machine. This is the bit. So I'm going to drill a hole here, as you can see, and all the way through.
Oh, the dog is throwing the tennis ball.
You see how this is going in and out, and to get ourselves a hole. Yeah. So now the next step is going to be the second post that we have.
And that's Solo, our other dog over there. She
and so as you can see on this post right here, I'm going to want to go down and kind of mark it, because see, this one is going to go up here, voila, like this one.
And why do you need it so tall?
Okay, and you're going to see that. So I'm going to drill 2 holes here, and I will be back showing you after the 2 holes are done and the bolts why I do this. Okay, welcome back. As you can see, I got this second timber here, and I drilled a hole for 1 bolt and then washer, and then a second one. So a bolt like this I will put in from the back side, as you can see, and it'll go through nice and loosely kind of, and then I put a washer on and I will tighten this up. There, now this thing cannot tilt or go anywhere. Here's the nice thing about everything, people. I can pull this bolt out halfway, so to speak, and now assuming if you look towards the top, we will be installing the wood duck house. Now this thing will pivot down. Look at this, because you should clean them out every year.
Right.
There's rodents in there and so forth, and clean it out and put some nice shavings in there. You see how this is pivoting down? Works real nice. It can be a one person job.
So you don't need a ladder.
Even water, if she put her mind to it, could do this.
Well,
okay,
it's heavy.
so as I go down, and now we have this here.
So it's pivoting here. Now, how long are those bolts?
These bolts here are 8 inches.
Okay.
And so I got these cross arms here are 3.5 inches each. So I got, roughly 1.5 inches on the end of them.
Okay.
So now, as you can see this laying down here, and I have our wood duck house right here.
So this wood duck house had been up on a tree that the tree fell over. So
yeah.
we did take the stuff out of it from last year.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to attach this wood duck house here, and then we'll come back and show you how we put the shavings in it, which is right over here. And we'll get back and then show you how we put this up. Okay, as you can see now here, we got this wood house attached to the post here. And so now the thing is, you can see we got it cleaned out here. And we're gonna wanna put enough wood chips in to get it roughly up into this area, because we got a screen here that when we close it, as the chicks hatch, after they hatch, them chicks will grab onto the screen with their claws. They will climb right on up here, and voila, out into the real world they go. Right. And so hopefully that's the whole plan. So you wanna get to at least I would say a third in a wood duck house of the wood shavings. And so I will do that then, and button this up, and then the next time you see it, it'll show me. I'll show you as I'm pushing it up and securing it.
This bag of wood chips, probably we use 1 bag a year, and we've got maybe 8 of these that we fill up. So you can get these just about anywhere. So then he'll just fill up the wood duck house.
So as you can see, I am, just putting it in here like this. It's a guess. It's no science here. Something's better than nothing, and once they get in there, the wood ducks, or the tree ducks. Also, we got tree ducks here in Minnesota, and they do that. So now you can see.
How long do they use these boxes?
What's that?
They only use these boxes for 6 weeks or so, don't they?
I'm not sure what the incubation is on the chicks. I want to say something like 21 days.
Okay.
For wood ducks. Each species might be a little different, but I think you're looking at about 21 days, somewhere right in there for the wood duck.
And all of our boxes along the shoreline are used. There's a lot of ducks up here.
So what I'm doing here is there's a screw here. I'm just backing that out. I'm gonna move it down, and then that'll secure this box.
And what's the reason for getting it so tall? Is it varmints?
Well, so the main thing is getting it off the ground is because obviously of predators.
Okay.
That's the number one thing that you want off here. Is up here in God's country, we've got everything. We've got mink, we've got fisher,
otter,
there's probably
bear.
even some pine marten around.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that these chicks have got to go through in order to survive. So,
and we will put a wildlife barrier on there, so they have
we
a
got
hard
a
time.
plastic wildlife barrier that we will put on this section here. If you can see over my shoulder, we will wrap it around and we will nail it to here, and that will keep things off like raccoon and fisher and so forth. They can't get their claws into it to climb up.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, they can climb up on a tree and jump on over, but hopefully, I will always try to trim some branches back. As you can see, this is a new installation, so I will trim back some of these balsams and stuff to prevent that from happening. So anyway, now as you can see, as this thing is all closed up here, and you can watch me, I am going to lift this up. I might struggle just a little bit. I have to have water, Sarah, aka water, and she can pull these branches back from me, Sarah, right now if you'd like, and then I will tip this up.
Okay, I gotta move over here. Got it.
You got it up here. Here's some too. Okay. You got it running?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. See, look at this.
So this
I
is nice
take
while it's
this,
on the lever.
And I push this up. And like I said, I will trim some of these balsams here.
Oh, and it just rained, so I'm getting wet.
And see how this thing goes up?
So ooh, we're stuck.
Yep.
Might have
I
to.
just got to get a better footing here. There we go. Look at
Okay.
that.
So now I'm gonna.
This thing comes right up here. And then I got my bolt right here. And voila. I made that harder than what needed to be, people. I should have brought a saw down and so forth. This is Sunday morning, and so we're getting ready to go home. And so this is something I wanted to get knocked out. So I apologize for not having this kind of cut back a little bit. When I come back up here next weekend, I'll bring my pruning saw.
Right, and I would
back
assume
these
that
branches
this
a little
house will probably get taken this week because the ducks are looking to nest right now.
Yeah, so as you can see here, so then that is so nice. You see how?
So it's probably 12 to 15 feet in the air.
Oh no, it's, yeah. Well, halfway here is 4 feet, and this is 8 foot. So yeah, you're talking 12 feet to the top. You're right, Water. Yes. So with that, we got another wood duck house that we had up that's been being used, and we will show you what we use for like a protector. It's just a hard type of a plastic. You want to go about 18 inches in length to wrap it around.
Yep.
And we'll show you that. And I will be bringing one next weekend, and then I will be tacking that around that, like I said, for predator control. But so with that being said, this works out real well. Our home to the south, we got a big slough, and we got several of these wood duck houses around there. It's just fun to watch. It's fun to see how many hatch in there and so forth. And just, just trying to give Mother Nature a little bit of nudge.
It's a good conservation effort.
Yeah, conservation. So, if you take from the land, you need to put back from the land. And so anyway, thank you for watching how oil and water, or water and oil, do our wood duck house. I think you'll find this is really acceptable and an easy way to do it once it's installed, to go on in the future for cleaning the wood duck houses out and so forth. And yeah, so stay tuned for more episodes. This is just the beginning.